Every kiss is a door. Can I knock on yours? Can we knock a little more? If your touch is a key, keep on twisting, keep on locking, keep on turning me. Let me in. I wanna be closer to you, let you under my skin. If I let you in, you gotta be careful with it. Let me tell you again. Hey, love so soft, you ain't had nothing softer. Break it, then you buy it, and it's sure gonna cost you. Love so soft that you can't rub off. You gon' love it if you try it. Got you hooked, now you're caught up. Love so soft, so soft. Love so soft, so soft. If the thought was a truth, we've been doing all the kind of things I know you wanna do, but I need to know. Will you protect me, respect me if I let you go? Let me in. I wanna be closer to you, let you under my skin. If I let you in, you gotta be careful with it. Let me tell you again. Love so soft, you ain't had nothing softer. Break it, then you buy it, and it's sure gonna cost you. Love so soft that you can't rub off. You gon' love it if you try it. Got you hooked, now you're caught up. Love so soft, so soft. So soft. If you want this love, gotta hold it tight. Never let it go, baby. Let it give you life. If you want this love, gotta hold it tight. Never let it go, baby. Let it give you life.
Love so soft, you ain't had nothing soft.
You ain't had it. Love.
And rub off, you got love so soft.
If you're in it,
Love so love so soft. Love so soft. You break it, then you buy it, and it's gonna cost you. You gon' love it if you try it, baby. Now you're caught. Hey!
time for me to take it. I'm a boss right now, not gonna fake it. Now when you go down, 'cause this is my game, and you better come to play. I used to hold my freak back, now I'm letting go. I make my own choice. Yeah, I run this show, so turn the lights on. No, you can't make me behave.
So you say I'm complicated, that I must be out of line.
Well, you
Had me underrated, rated.
What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being confident? It's time to get the word out. Is your tongue tied up? 'Cause this is my ground, and I'm dangerous, and you can get off. Yeah, it's all about me tonight. So you say I'm complicated, then I must be out of my mind. Well, you've had me underrated, rated. What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being confident? So you say I'm complicated, but you've had me underrated, rated, rated. Yeah, What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being?
Hello, I am proud principal Teresa Patterson, and it is with my greatest honor as a professional, to lead this school. This is one of the very special nights of programming that we have here at Palm Harbor University High School, and thank you for being here. I'd like to say good evening to our scholars, family, and faculty. I am honored to be with you this evening to formally recognize that the Palm Harbor University High School International Baccalaureate class of 2023 has made the transition to the IB diploma years through this pinning ceremony this evening. Today we honor the fact that the class of 2023 is officially on track to join the distinguished cadre of Hurricane alumni that continue to shape communities and industries through experiences gained during their participation in international education, leadership, and service through the IB curriculum. IB class of 2023, you are well deserving of this recognition. And now, our students will come to welcome you all in a variety of languages that represent our IB program. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Eva and this is Bianca and we are talking in German. Hallo und willkommen, mein Name ist Eva und das ist Bianca. Wir freuen uns alle, dass ihr mit uns sein könntet und wir hoffen, dass unsere Schule euch gefällt. Wir sind die Junior IB-Klasse oder den 11. Jahrgang im IB-Programm und wir sind bereit, alle eure Fragen zu beantworten und euch die Schule zu zeigen.
Ich hoffe, dass Sie diesen Abend genießen. Das IB-Programm ist nicht einfach, aber wir lernen sehr viel jeden Tag für unsere Zukunft und Ausbildung. Ihre Studenten arbeiten sehr viel in diesem Programm und hoffentlich sind Sie sehr stolz auf Sie. Nochmal willkommen zu Junior Pinning. Vielen Dank.
And now, Kelly Chan.
Hi, I'm Kelly and I'll be speaking Vietnamese. Xin chào mọi người đến hôm nay để chúc cha mẹ và cô giáo và các bạn để chúc mừng học sinh tú tài quốc tế của 2023. And next up, you'll have Anna Simone.
أهلا بكم. أنا اسمي أنا سيمون وأتشرف بكم في حفلة برنامج IB. النهاردة هنحتفل بطلبة بري IB لدخول مرحلة IB. أنا مبسوطة قوي إنكم تكونوا معانا النهاردة وحظ سعيد لطلبة 2023. Hello all. My name is Anna Simone and it is my honor to welcome you to our IB ceremony. Today we are going to be recognizing students who are transitioning from the pre-IB diploma program to the IB diploma program. I'm so excited to have you all here and I'm wishing the best for the class of 2023. And now, Patrick Sweeney.
Hello everybody, I am Patrick Sweeney and I will be speaking in Hungarian. Jó estét kívánok, tisztelt Hölgyeim és Uraim! Szeretettel köszöntöm Önöket a Palm Harbor Egyetemi Középiskolai Nemzetközi Érettségi Programjának beavató ünnepségen. Remélem élvezni fogják az estét. And now will be Marta.
Hello, I'm Marta and I will be speaking Polish. Dobry wieczór Państwu. Witamy wszystkich bardzo serdecznie na naszą IB ceremonię. Jest to dla nas zaszczyt bycie częścią tego programu. Dziękuję bardzo za przybycie. Up next will be Vladimir.
Hello, I'm Vladimir, and I will be speaking in Bulgarian. Добър вечер, дами и господа, и добре дошли на церемонията за встъпването в IB програмата. Много се радвам, че сте тук и ви пожелавам приятно изкарване. And now, Alejandra Vargas Garzon.
Hi, my name is Alejandra and I'll be speaking Spanish. Bienvenidos a las familias de BI a nuestra ceremonia esta tarde. Nos alegra mucho que están aquí. And next is Simon.
Hello, I'm Simon and I'm Polish. Dziś witamy Was do ceremonii z okazji naszego pierwszego kroku w tym trudnym podróż i w tym programie. And next up is Sebastian Castro.
Hello, my name is Sebastian and I will be speaking in Spanish. Buenas tardes, bienvenidos a la inducción del Bachillerato Internacional. Es un placer tenerlos acá esta noche y esperamos que disfruten.
Hello, my name is Anna Marcos, and I will be speaking Greek. Θέλουμε να καλωσορίσουμε όλους στην εκδήλωση μας. Είμαστε χαρούμενοι που είστε εδώ. And now, Anya Badari.
Hello, my name is Anya Bhandari and I will be speaking Hindi. Namaskar देवी और संजनों, मैं आपका स्वागत करती हूँ इस IB जूनियर सेरेमनी समारोह में. अगर आप मुझे समझ सकते हो, प्लीज तालियां बजाएं. And for those of you who didn't understand, please give a big round of applause to our assistant principal as well as our IB coordinator, Miss Yvette Striblin.
Thank you, Anya, and our students. I can't think of a better way to begin an International Baccalaureate event than having our students speak in the variety of languages that represent them and their cultures. Good evening, IB juniors, families, and faculty. Thank you for being here tonight to celebrate your students and children, our newest members of the IB Diploma Years program. I'm honored to be here tonight to celebrate this very special moment with you and your families. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Hudson, our choir director. He is going to introduce a very special group of students who are going to perform for you this evening.
Good evening. Welcome to PHU this evening. We're so glad that you're all here for junior penning. These are the after-school specials, and we have students in our program from all three programs here at PHU, and we have several IB students, so if you guys can give a wave, those of you that are in IB, and we have two that are getting penned tonight, so really excited for them. Our next song is one that we've been working on for our upcoming competition season, so we are really excited for you to hear it. This is Wonder, originally performed by Shawn Mendes, soloist Aidan Bartholomew, VP Christy Doe.
Look up at the stars, they're like pieces of art, floating above the ground. You know I could fly so far, but this is ours. I'm not gonna let you down, no. If I'm being real, don't do I speak my truth or do I filter how I feel? I wonder, wouldn't it be nice to live inside a world that is like a I wonder, it's like a big man, but then we got to get about. I wonder, right before I close my eyes, the only thing that's on my mind is be dreaming that you made it too. I wonder what it's like to be loved by you. Yeah, I wonder what it's like. I wonder what it's like to be loved by you. what it's like to be loved by you. I wonder why I'm so afraid to say so long. I never said I was a saint. I wonder when I cry into my hands, I'm conditioned to feel like it makes me less of a man. And I wonder if someday you'll be by my side and tell me that the world will end up alright. I wonder. Right before I close my eyes, the only thing that's on my mind, been dreaming that you feel it too. I wonder what it's like to be loved by you. Yeah, I wonder what it's like. And I wonder what it's like to be loved by you.
Thank you to our after-school specials. I know that I don't speak alone when I say that our students that are seated in our auditorium this night fill me with wonder every day with all the amazing things that they do and the ideas and the thinking that they bring to our program. So thank you to the specials for sharing that special song with us. Students, families, and faculty, we're here tonight to celebrate a milestone in our students' journey through the International Baccalaureate Program, and that is their official entry into the diploma years and the core of the IB coursework. As we recognize this very important moment, I'd like to ground us in our common mission as an IB community. As you can see projected up on the screen, we have an IB mission, and that mission aims to develop inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people. Students who are going to go out in the world and create a better and more peaceful world through an intercultural understanding and respect for one another. And to this end, the organization that calls themselves the International Baccalaureate works with schools like ours, governments, and international organizations to develop challenging curriculum for our students. And in turn, we as a program encourage our students as faculty members and partners with our students and families to become active, compassionate, and lifelong learners who understand that other people with their differences can also be right. To that end, our students continuously work towards developing themselves through the learner profile traits to make actionable that mission statement. Our students work every day with their teachers and our staff to become inquirers, to become knowledgeable, to become thinkers, to communicate, to be principled, to be open-minded, to be caring for one another, to take risks in the classroom and in their community, to be balanced, and to be reflective. At Palm Harbor University High, our IB students are true ambassadors. They're ambassadors of our school, of our county, and of our country. They share these qualities with the rest of the world around them. Tonight, Mr. Theron is going to introduce two of our ambassadors to share their IB story with you tonight as you, students, begin this next chapter in your own story.
No, I don't get nervous much anymore, but after the after-school specials came up, I was like, oh, I can't follow that. So, good evening, IB candidates, faculty, and families. IB juniors, it's a great honor for me to be your teacher every day, and a great privilege to learn so much from you, so thank you for that. Tonight, we continue a long tradition of inviting Palm Harbor alumni back to speak to you at Junior Penning as proof that it is possible to make it through the gauntlet of this program and thrive in the big scary world outside. Tonight we've invited back two of my old friends from the first class, the best class, the class of 1999. Together we survived IAs and EEs and CAS and Mr. Max jokes, and I would venture to say that we had some good times along the way. Both of these people are fabulous examples of how following your creative passions can lead to successful careers. I present to you Maren Sullivan and Rob Foster, who also went to UF with me. Some of my favorite memories with Maren are wandering the campus taking photos during our photography class. I remember Rob fondly for his obsession with Star Wars and going to see his band play where they wore gorilla masks while they played. Can you hear me? Is he hearing me? No? It's been so long, I wasn't sure if that was really true or just in my head. Anyway, now married, they live in Chicago and continue to live creative lives. Maren, or Dr. Sullivan, got her PhD at University of Michigan, Ann Arbor in History of Art and is curator, art historian, and consultant. She currently teaches at DePaul University and has taught at other places like the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, Southern Methodist University, University of Chicago, and University of Michigan. And she has held curatorial positions at many museums around the country and serves on the board of trustees of the International Sculpture Center and the Public Art Consortium. Rob is creative director at a visual effects company and has worked on films, ads, and music videos from Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium to Tesla, Nike, MTV, The Onion, and even made a Star Wars ad for lightsaber toys. I have a lot of respect for their journeys and I'm proud to introduce them to you tonight. Live from Chicago, Maren Sullivan and Rob Foster. Boom, boom, boom. Hi, Maren. Hi, Rob. They still can't hear you. They still can't hear you. Oh, you got to unmute me. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, Maren. Hey, Rob.
You guys hear us okay?
Yeah.
We're very disembodied feeling. But hello, thank you for inviting us to speak tonight for the pinning ceremony. Yeah, I'm Maren Sullivan.
I'm Rob Foster.
And we are very proud alumni of the PHUHS IB class of 1999, which makes us feel very old. But we didn't hear what the introduction was, so I don't know what's been said or not already, but we thought we'd just start tonight by saying a little bit of who we are, a little bit about who we are and what we do, and what the IB program meant to us as we've progressed in our professional lives. So I am a curator and art historian. I specialize in modern and contemporary art. And over the last 20 plus years since I graduated from PHUHS, I went on to get my BA in art from the University of Florida and an MA in art history from Southern Methodist University and a PhD from the University of Michigan, and done a few postdocs and was an assistant professor in New Hampshire, and have just felt really fortunate to be able to pursue my passion for art and specifically sculpture. And recently I've been able to kind of put some efforts into curating some exhibitions for museums around the country. I've just completed a book, and this all sounds very kind of braggy and awkward to be talking about. But it's been really, really incredible to be able to develop a career around my passion for art and for art history. Rob, what about you?
So in typical IB fashion, I'm not really prepared to talk, so I'm gonna just wing it. But yeah, she's the overachiever. I just got a BA. And after that, I went off and got a job. But I guess I'm the one who's here to encourage people who are interested in the arts and in creative endeavors to just know that, I felt a lot of pressure when I was in IB to take a more, this is gonna be weird, but like to take a serious track, like business school or, law school or whatever. And those are all noble and wonderful things if that's what you're into. But if you are someone who's interested in, creative fields, there are real careers to be had there. It's not all starving artist stuff. So I got my first job was at a place called Real Effects in Dallas, Texas, where I worked for 6 years before getting an opportunity as a artist, like a motion graphics artist, an animator, and graphic designer. And then got an opportunity to come to Chicago to work at a studio called Vitamin, misnomer, but it was a lot of fun. Just me and several of my friends who make commercials and animations and music videos and work occasionally for movies and TV and all this kind of stuff. And then I now work at a studio called Carbon, still in Chicago, as a creative director, overseeing other artists, pitching on jobs, winning work, leading teams. It's a lot of fun, and it, I don't know, it's really fun. That's kind of the biggest thing. So, there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of ways you can go. So don't, I'm the follow your dreams guy. So, do that if it's what you like to do.
And I also say, I think for both of us, Rob and I both feel really fortunate that we do get to do jobs that are fun and collaborative and different every day and really challenging, but also really creative. But, also I kind of had no idea really what we wanted to do. And I think if you asked us 20 years ago where we would be, neither one of us would say here. And, I think that's really where IB felt really foundational for us, because it gave us a lot of skills that, were tangible, right? We learned a lot, and it was a very rigorous academic program. But I also think it helped us to really be prepared, not just for the next step, which was college for both of us, but also kind of for life and, pivoting and having to creative problem solve and, really kind of deal with whatever was thrown at you. So we both went to the University of Florida after we left PHUHS. And, I think because of our IB diplomas, which we both feel pretty awesome to have got, we didn't just go through the program, we got the diplomas. And I think both of us are still really proud of that fact.
And if I can get the diploma, you can get the diploma, I promise.
And so I think, for both of us, having that diploma, definitely helped in terms of like credits at the time that we were at Florida. We both came in with a lot of credits, but what that allowed us to do was really just kind of take stuff that was interesting to us. I ended up with 3 minors. Rob ended up with an almost art history minor, which I like to hold over him. And, but what it really allowed us to do is just kind of not feel like we had to, just track into something. We both took just all sorts of different classes. And I think also having the IB experience really prepares college, in that I don't think college was easy, right? It's not, it's a lot of hard work, but we felt—
I thought it was really easy.
It did feel a little bit easier, though, I think, coming from, from the IB program, as opposed to some of our other, friends and classmates. That leap from high school to college felt really intense. Walking in from having an IB diploma, you kind of knew what you had to do, and you knew how to time manage, and you knew how to work hard, and you knew how to study. And so that also allowed us to really kind of focus on learning new, important, exciting topics. And I think also it gave us a kind of confidence, because so much of our IB experience was really about being curious, right? And kind of following up those questions that you have, that we knew how to do that, and we trusted in that process a little bit more. So, I mean, I know for me, it still is something that feels tremendously formative for my professional life today. And certainly as a college professor and as somebody who engages with students and the public a lot in a museums setting as a consultant too, it's something that I think I know how to communicate, and I know how to ask questions, but also listen, because of the experience that I had in the IB program and the type of, engagement we were taught in the program as well. Anything else about how it impacted you, Rob, or things that you feel are formative?
No, but I do have one piece of advice that's unsolicited, but I'll throw it out anyway. And that is that, she's talking about things like working really hard and studying and going to class and preparing. But remember to also, like, it's okay. Like, have some fun, enjoy your high school experience, enjoy your college experience, make friends, you know. I'm not saying don't do your work, but like, you know, find a balance and do both, because that's important too.
And I think, you know, like part of, for us, I think the IB experience that still stays with us is also really being engaged in the world around you. I mean, I know for us and the friends that we still have from the IB program or people we know, or, you know, my nephew just graduated from St. Pete IB. And, you know, the people that I meet that go through IB programs are really proud to kind of be in this club, but also are really engaged citizens. We are, you know, we still care about what's going on politically and are engaged, active members of our communities, you know, create like professional communities, but also just our community here in Chicago and our broader communities. And I think that's also something that was really foundational from the IB experience, and feeling like we were citizens of the world. And I know that sometimes that can feel kind of like cliched and hokey and, you know, it's very much like IB speak, but I still very much think that that was something that started in IB for me. And I also know too, just feeling like encouraged to strive for greater things. I mean, when I was in IB, I had no idea what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. You know, my parents had creative backgrounds and my brother was an artist. And that was also something that I was kind of raised with, but I really had no idea what I wanted to do. And it's really funny, I look back at it now, and our theory of knowledge teacher was the first person that actually was like, Marin, you should be an art historian. And I was like, I don't know what that is and why I should bother. And, you know, 4 years later, I was graduating in UF and was kind of on the track to become an art historian. So, you know, I think it's also listen to those teachers that really genuinely care about you and maybe can see things that you don't even see in yourself or don't believe that you can do that in yourself. And certainly, hopefully, Rob and I are a testament to the fact that, you know, there's all sorts of different types of careers and you can be successful at them and still make a living and, you know, still have a kind of balanced or balanced-ish life.
And you do not have to have it all figured out by age 18.
Agreed. So yeah, I think we'll leave you with that, because that is the soundest advice, you know, that we could possibly give you is just have fun and, you know, follow your gut and your instinct, and your interests, right? Be creative and engaged and curious, and kind, and that will serve you well. So. I really wish we had time to answer questions, but we'll leave it there.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sullivan. And I don't have my slide right in front of me, so there they went. Just embarrassed myself just a little bit. But I was so excited when Mr. Theron came and shared who was going to be speaking with us this evening. And students, I hope that their advice and their kind of travel back in history and remembering what IB meant to them and how it impacted their life spoke to you. And we are going to be inviting them back to speak to you so that you could ask them some questions and interact with them along with other alumni later on this year. So our next item on the agenda is to welcome our newest faculty members. We have 3 new staff members who have joined us this year, and we are so excited to also celebrate and pin them as new members of our IB family. So I have with us tonight Mr. Freeman, who is our new IB psychology teacher. Hold on. Yeah, you're gonna give it to them. I'll just go over there. And Mrs. Shepard-Thompson, our IB counselor, is going to be pinning them. Ms. Jankowska is our newest math faculty member, teaching pre-calculus, HL mathematics. And Mrs. Dindyle Thompson, who is our newest history IB teacher. We are so lucky to have found these three very talented, very wise teachers to join our faculty and to share their wisdom and their knowledge with our students. Students and families, please welcome Mr. Freeman, Ms. Jankowska, and Ms. Dindal Thompson to our faculty. And now I have Mr. McCann, who is going to be coming up to introduce the newest members of our IB diploma years. Mr. McCann is going to read your name, students, and as he reads your name, please proceed across the stage to receive your pin, to be pinned as IB diploma students and the newest members of the class of 2023 for PHU IB. Once you receive your pin, students, you're going to walk across the stage and return to your seats, and then we're going to have a special reading for you. You ready?
Do you want the clicker? Karen Abdel Noor. Alyssa Ann Abraham. Serene Salah Alanderi. Anna Alcori. Mina Armash. Alyssa Nicole Austin. Naya Nikoleva Baliva. Mahika Beckham. Emma Berry. Anya Bandari. Rohini Bumi. Jack Andrew Baudelaire. Thomas William Brown. Hunter Avery Bruce. Amelia Buck. Aman Buddhahardraju. John Bumgarner. Wesley Bumgarner. William Campbell. Sebastian David Castro. Anastasios Damianakis. Oscar Dolega. Adeline Zoe Foster. Haley Monique Foster. Madeline Sarah Franco. Efren Corona Espinal. Do we do Madeline? Okay. Rafael Gabra. Anna Garufo. Liam Gaynor. Bianca Maria Gittinger Linzer. Damian Gold. Sydney Elizabeth Goldsmith. Vladimir Handjev. Riley Marie Hannon. Sabrina Hermani. Abigail Reese Hinton. Hannah Carmen Espolito. Rachel Kaylin Hughes. Lucas Alexander John. Angela Jordal. Madeline Julian. Robert Andrew Kent. Andrew King. Vanessa King. Kellen Jordan Kissinger. Laura Kopek. Artur Kumik. Andrew Dean Larson. Jonathan Ryan Ling. Janet Jai-Chin Liu. Melinda Liu. Irfan Lubenchek. Eric Madonna. Farhan Rahim Mardani. Ana Victoria Marcos. Leonidas John Marcos. Michaela Mirzoka Cooney. Hayden Reese McEwen. Matthew Robert McMenamin. Alice Rachel Messiah. Anwin Ora Osborne. Aditya Divyang Patel. Vedahi M. Patel. Brian Patricio Baltazar. Aiden Paul. Aoife Marie Peterson. Colin Petrie. Marcin Plaza. Akash S. Pradhan. Christian Reed Samancic. Sonia Sethi. Anna Simone Shahir. Alexander Schkemby. Simon Serzega. Aaron Singh. Robert David St. Pierre. Ryan Jacob Stewart. Patrick Sweeney. Noah Swore. Marta Szymańska. Antonio Jupe Tedon. Anish Ram Tejamorlatula. Nadia Thornton. Kelly Tran. Savannah Marie Yulry. Alexandra Unbehagen. Alejandra Vargas Garzon. Catalina Elizabeth Velasco. Lucas Weaver. Jordan Weisberg. Alexis Wierniken. Adela Vierchuch. Laura Marie Wilson. Gabriela Maria Visch. Brooke Woodside. Jeffrey Sem Wolf. Amy Maria Yakub. Mira Yangera. And Sherry Ahmad Youssef.
Thank you, Mr. McCann. Congratulations, students. We have a special tradition that we started last year, and that is the Making the Commitment statement. And so students, at this time, I know a couple of you are still making your way to your seats. At this time, I'd ask all of our juniors to stand, please. Parents, go ahead and just turn around, but stay seated so everybody can see our juniors and hear their commitment. I'd like to start by sharing our shared history. Students, you are part of this history, and you are part of this legacy of excellence. The Palm Harbor University High School International Baccalaureate Diploma Program welcomed its first freshman class in August of 1995 and was authorized by the IB in the year 1995 to serve the students of Pinellas County. As you prepare to commit to your international education and life experiences, You do so out of respect for the legacy of scholars who have gone before you and who have distinguished themselves at Palm Harbor University High School. These diploma years will lead you to make positive contributions beyond our school to benefit the global community. Students, I ask you, and you have a card in your hand with your pin on it. You can repeat after me each stanza. As a member of the Palm Harbor University High School class of 2023, I commit to make full and sincere efforts for the success of myself and my peers in the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. Students. I know that I do this knowing that I will face challenges and that through hard work, dedication, and collaboration, I will overcome these and reach higher. I do this to develop my character with utmost honesty and integrity to attain greater intercultural awareness and international mindedness, and to develop in myself the qualities of the IB learner profile. I commit to my role as a leader in our community, locally for Palm Harbor University High School, nationally for the United States of America, and globally for the good of others worldwide. In pursuing the IB diploma, I make this commitment to myself and my family and to my teachers and peers. It is my privilege to present to all of you these students as fully inducted members of the Palm Harbor University IB Diploma Program, class of 2023. Students, you may pin one another as a sign to your commitment to aspire together. As our students are pinning one another and committing to support one another, I'm going to welcome two students to the podium, Krish Ascani and Riley Curls. We'll give them just a minute. Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to give them just a minute. Do you both have your microphone? I think Mr. McCann took it. Okay. I'll give you this one. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Before you leave tonight, diploma years students, we have one more message to inspire you. And these are two of your senior leaders who you are following in their footsteps, so to speak. They have some words of wisdom and some advice as you proceed into your junior year and your diploma years. So I'm gonna hand it over to Riley and to Chris.
Good evening, everybody. Real quick, we're gonna huddle in. We have a problem, and we need you guys to help us solve it. So he's shooting, he shoots the shot, he takes the shot. Wait a second, you guys. Let's try this again. He shoots, he tries one more time, He's going, he tries to make the shot. He makes the shot. He shoots. He scores. He shoots. He scored. He shoots. One more shot. He scores. And the crowd goes wild. Oh, it's not on. Technical difficulties. It's on. Go ahead.
Okay, guys, let's take a look at this box right here. And just for a moment, let's imagine that this is all of our minds right here. Now, this box, it has a lid, or it had a lid. And this lid is representative of all of our beliefs, and what we've grown up with, and what we've had reinforced to us throughout the last 16 years of your life. And on a daily basis, we use this lid to reject things instantaneously without even realizing it. How many times just in the last 24 hours have you heard something or seen something and just instantly thrown it away without even giving it a second thought? Now today, that needs to change because the IB program requires us to open our minds, be flexible, and be adaptive. But today, let's start small. We have a sincere request that just for the next 5 minutes, you open your minds and you consider everything we've said. And later you can pick it apart. You know, exciting parts you want to keep, we want to throw away. But just for the next 5 minutes, consider everything we said and decide on what you want to do.
Do you think you can do that for us, juniors? Woo!
Let's go louder. Do you think you can do that for us? One more time. Do you think you can do that for us? Okay. So with that being said, today I stand in front of you as a senior in the graduating class of 2022. And just 1 year ago, I was in your exact spot. Well, at least on a Zoom call, but close enough, you know. And I was told that this was going to be one of the most challenging, difficult, and defining years of my life up to date. And in that moment, I had a realization. I realized that I wanted it. I wanted the best SAT, ACT score. I wanted the best essays, the best college applications possible. I wanted the best awards. I wanted the best everything. So, as any other logical thought process, I worked for it. I sacrificed for it. And yes, I stressed for it. And you know, in the end, I got it. I got it all. But let me tell you one thing. It felt so good, I tell you, when people would come up to me and be like, wow, how'd you do this? That's so amazing. How do you get all of this done? Congratulations on this. How are you doing this? And I always felt that I was at this pinnacle of all my accomplishments, all my achievements, and it was absolutely euphoric. It was amazing until this one moment. I had this realization, like, wait, that's it? I don't know what I expected. Maybe I expected that all my problems would just vanish in thin air in comparison to all my accomplishments. But that didn't happen. And this was a huge problem for me. So I self-reflected. I thought about it and I tried to figure out what went wrong. And here's my thought process. Working hard is amazing. In fact, I highly recommend you work hard for the next 2 years and even throughout your life, or you're going to find yourself in trouble. So do work hard, but working hard for the sake of a goal or for the sake of an accomplishment or achievement at the expense of your personal relationships should not be done under any cost. Under any cost, I repeat that. Never do that. And in the last year, the stress of having, wanting to achieve all these goals and do all these great things caused me to not attend to my personal relationships. And everything that I achieved in this last year was paid for by that mistake. And I know that this might be kind of a downer. This is probably not the advice that you guys were expecting tonight. But in the moment, I really don't care because it needs to be said. So now I want you to take, all of you, just one aspect of your life. It could be sports. It could be academics. It could be fine arts. It could be music or anything along those lines. Maybe it's even video games or social media or just getting into a college. And I want you to put it into the scenario that I just mentioned. I'll give you guys a moment. Okay, so hopefully you guys have something in your mind now. And now I want you to pledge to yourself that you will not let that one aspect of your life overrun your personal relationships in any shape, way, or form. Your well-wishers, your parents, your guardians, your friendships, those are the things that matter the most in these 2 years and for the rest of your life. Now, for me, it's this one piece of paper right here. This piece of paper is crumbled up piece of paper with all my accomplishments on it. Because in the end, community cannot be defined by a piece of paper, and it will never be defined by a piece of paper. And now I'm going to hand it off to Riley Curls.
I'm going to throw back a little bit and, flashback August 18th, 2018. I entered my freshman year, and I was like, this is it. This is my high school musical. This is the moment I have been waiting for. About 2 hours into freshman year, and I think this is something that happened to all of us, I hit this big brick wall. It had nice, big, beautiful bricks and big, bold lettering on it that said, just kidding, this is nothing like a movie. And I realized life is nothing like a movie. I hit that wall head first, and I sat there stunned and shocked, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do now? I was full of this fear of embarrassment, this fear of rejection, and this fear of other people's opinions on myself. I sat there thinking, I'm this outwardly confident person, and here I am paralyzed by fear. From that point on, that fear followed me my freshman year, it followed me my sophomore year, and it even followed me into my junior year. I realize now that it was the fear that held me back. It held me back from my own potential. I was sitting down a couple months ago to fill out my college applications and write my college essay when it hit me all over again. Life's not like a movie. It's better. Life is so much better than any fairy tale ending because life allows for growth and life allows for vulnerability. I took a vow to myself at the beginning of senior year that I want all the juniors and the parents and friends and anybody else in the audience, raise your right hand, go ahead, take this vow to yourself. I will be vulnerable. I will be vulnerable with myself, I will be vulnerable with others, and I will allow myself to grow. Go ahead, repeat it. Repeat it to yourself, repeat it to yourself. From that point on, entering my senior year, that was the vow I took, and so far it's gone pretty well. What I've realized is that my time is valuable. I've had that repeated to me my entire life by my parents. My time is valuable. You're spending your time here in IB. You're spending your time here next to your peers. And chances are, if you're afraid to be vulnerable, the person next to you is. You will never have community without vulnerability. So community starts with you. And it starts with you, and you, and you, and yes, even you. Without community and without vulnerability, you will not survive these next 2 years, and you will not thrive in the IB program. If it hadn't have been for the vulnerability that I faced within myself, I wouldn't have had better friendships like my friendship with Krish or my friendship with anybody else in the IB program. And without those friendships, I wouldn't be able to stand here in front of you guys today and say, you know what? We're almost there. You guys are entering your diploma years, and it's gonna be the best 2 years of your life. But it's also gonna be the hardest 2 years that you've faced within these mere 16, 17 years. So take that opportunity and be vulnerable, even if it means being the odd one out, even if it means embarrassment, because embarrassment is only in your head, and you are the only one getting in the way of your full potential. Thank you.
Now, to conclude, I just want to point out that we're not perfect people. Me and Riley are definitely not put together people, and I'm sure some of you have the same things about yourself, and maybe you think your peers are put together.
And even to our teachers, aka Mr. Theron, who's writing my letter of recommendation, take this with a grain of salt, please. We're not perfect, and IB is not perfect. It's gonna be messy.
But in the end, it's important that you remember that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to put your best foot forward and form a community.
Additionally, you just have to come together, and you have to pick yourself back up and take your best shot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, did you turn it off? Is it on? Okay, sorry. That one was tricky. Thank you, Christian and Riley, for those very fun but serious and important messages. I am so excited to welcome our juniors into this special community in your junior and senior years as diploma students. At this time, I'm going to ask our faculty members to go ahead and to exit into the lobby hallway, where you'll congratulate our students in just a moment. We have a little tradition, students. They want to be the first ones to welcome you into this special community and family. Diploma year students, class of 2023, please stand. Parents, and family members and friends, let's give them a huge round of applause. Students, remember that applause because it's what's going to be holding you up and supporting you in your next chapter in this journey. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss you, students. Family and friends, please wait. Students, you're going to go ahead and you're going to exit through the lobby, and then after our teachers congratulate you, there is a gift bag from our IB boosters that you're going to grab on your way outside, and then I'll go ahead and dismiss family and friends to meet you outside.